Things get a little more revved up under the lights, and what a game we have for you tonight. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Connecticut Huskies Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. A rivalry game like this, they'd love to get off to a good start. Guys, the last time they met, they were trading haymakers with each other.
They sure were, and you could really tell in that game how much this rivalry meant to the players. They were exhausted, David. That game was back and forth. Neither of these teams want to lose because you don't want to hear about it for an entire offseason, and you know they're going to be playing with some fire today.
And you hear about it from the fans every time you lose. You hear about it constantly. It matters. Heard about it with Jesse Palmer in the Georgia-Florida rivalry. It was a big-time deal. They're going to be playing with emotion. Who can handle that emotion early, get settled in, and throw that first punch?
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Moore. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Beal. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Long way to go on 2nd down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Moore. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Number 47 set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Seven-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Now on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Connecticut's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Straight ahead, it's Bowers. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got his man. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Handoff again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Gets the back moving. Churns into the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Sells to fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Motion from the wideout. Caught on the RPO. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Right at the line. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. Inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Lang. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Uconn will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Sells the run, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Second down, going to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Just plowing ahead. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll run it. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Lets it go to the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Slots it away. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. On the return, he was working his way toward mid. They'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Pulls it, fired complete. Pulled to the ground. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his target down the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Sells to run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Ross. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Just gets rid of that one. Uconn will have to punt it away.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Finds his man on the RPO. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Makes the catch, it's Ross. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Number 97, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Porter. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Running inside, it's Bowers. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Burrowing for yardage. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Turns it upfield. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Push is ahead. Inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Uconn is now threatening in the red zone. In the red area, it's Bowers. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for space, it's Bowers. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He's looking to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Richmond. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd and long here. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beal. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun. Wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Nine-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Uconn quick to the line.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Out wide right, it's Bowers. They've got him corralled. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Left side, it's Burton. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Caught behind the line. It's Ross. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
2nd down to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Burton. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Ross. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Out wide right, it's Ross. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Making the adjustment. Quick give, it's Morris. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Plows his way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for running room. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. After the run, now to throw. He's got an open man. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. And he could not get loose on the run. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. He wants to throw it. Got the back over the middle. Ball is loose. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Snags it. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their sophomore defensive tackle. They're very high on his future. Howie Rowe will get us up to date on how he's doing. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Burton. No chance to run, but still a good gain. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Pulls it in. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Play action on 1st down. Got a man. It's Burton. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw it. Between the hashes, it's Burton. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Drops back on first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Fresh center downs going to the air. Complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Selling the fake. Turns up, it's Bowers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the grab on the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what? Touchdown, Uconn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's Ole Miss looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummeling. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Uconn going back to work on offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Hits inside, it's Bowers. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Keeps it moving, it's Beal. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side, it's Ross. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Morris. Stopped again. At least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Looking for room. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And here comes the Connecticut offense, ready to go to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Delayed handoff. It's Bowers. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Uconn will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. From the gun, it's Beal. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give on the counter. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. Turns it on in midfield. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. Got him quickly. Oh, he got loose. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Handed to the back. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're all over him. Slings it downfield. It's caught. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Straight ahead, it's Bowers. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This Uconn offense really has it going. Takes the handoff. It's Bowers. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. Down he goes. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Leaves it with the back. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. In the backfield, it's Bowers. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bowers. Jumped on top of the pile. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running inside, it's Beal. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Out wide right, it's Ross.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Finds a crease, it's Morris. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Caught. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Working the ground game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. The give. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Long way to go on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rushes on, and he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Calls his own number. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped right there. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Uconn will have to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. It'll be a draw. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
The Uconn offense goes back to work. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Snags a quick pass on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Tells to run, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Porter. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Quick give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Uconn. He got it, feet down in bounds. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. Turning it on. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Might have a chance. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Got him on the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Long way to go on 2nd down. On the move, it's Galloway.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22. 1st down here for the offense. They just keep firing. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Grab. The offense coughs it up. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Powers inside. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, he's trying to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. try to barge their way in. A little alley into the end zone for the touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Uconn going back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Look out! Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Needs it here on 4th down. He lets one fly deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Uconn quick to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Left side, it's Ross. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Drops back on 1st down. Rush right in his face. It's dropped after taking the hit. 2nd and long here. Pulls it. He'll toss it. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. Then, guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Shoots it to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Sends it back in motion. Give to the back. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. He didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run him again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.